Mi viejo! Shh! He's dead.
Today we're diving into one of the most tragic figures in Metal Gear Solid's history, a boy named Chico. From a child caught in Nicaragua's revolution, to torture at Camp Omega, and finally his death. This is the full story of Chico Libre.
Snake.
Chico grew up in Nicaragua under the brutal Somoza regime. His sister Amanda and their father and the FSLN guerrilla unit fled across the Rio San Juan into Costa Rica. Amanda didn't even want to bring him. He was just a boy, but Chico insisted. He wanted to fight alongside his father, and he had no one else to turn to. The FSLN secretly funded their revolution through drug trafficking. Using a banana factory as a front, with the KGB involved, they smuggled drugs through a complex route: barges, trains, coffee plants, and finally trucks into the US. Even though his comrades tried to keep it from him, Chico figured it out. Whenever he argued with Amanda, he wandered the countryside, scouting terrain and secretly planning sabotage. During one of these trips, he camped near Mount Irazu, and he witnessed the massive AI weapon known as El Basilisco, or as you probably know it, Peace Walker. In 1974, the CIA's Peace Sentinel invaded Costa Rica, seizing the FSLN's drug plant. The FSLN fell back to a boathouse, where Big Boss eventually found them. But before long, Chrysalis's drones captured Chico. Amanda even considered shooting him down rather than letting him be tortured, but Big Boss stopped her. Chico was imprisoned and tortured until he gave up his comrades and smuggling routes. When Big Boss finally rescued him, Chico admitted his betrayal and even wished he were dead.
Who's there?
Chico, it's me.
But Big Boss gave him a second chance, recruiting him into MSF under one condition: no smoking until he was older.
Fight with me, little soldier. Show me how strong you really are. Dry your tears, then promise me one thing. No smoking until you get older.
Chico went on to provide intel, requested that Big Boss rescue captured FSLN prisoners, and warned him about strange creatures, UMAs, that he believed roamed the region. He helped Big Boss and Amanda fight Coldman's US missile base, and turned against Zadornov, the KGB agent that he blamed for manipulating Paz. Speaking of Paz, Chico had a really big crush on her, despite their pretty big age difference. Later, when Paz sabotaged Metal Gear Zeke, Chico caught her, but couldn't stop her. During her battle with Big Boss, he begged that boss spare her life, and later carried guilt for failing to prevent her betrayal. By 1975, just months after Peace Walker, MSF learned that Paz had survived and was held at Camp Omega in Cuba. Chico still harbored feelings for her, and so he set out on his own rescue attempt. He slipped away from a ship, trekked 60 miles across mountains, and reached the prison. We learn this from one of the tapes you can find in Ground Zeroes. He was captured almost immediately. Imprisoned by Skullface and XOF, Chico endured brutal torture. He was forced to watch Paz suffer, pressured to betray MSF, and subjected to psychological torment. Skullface manipulated him into sending a fake SOS designed to lure Big Boss into a trap. By then, Chico had bolts driven into his Achilles tendons and even a device implanted in his chest, rendering him immobile and broken. When Big Boss finally arrived, Chico was so terrified he thought Big Boss had come to kill him. Big Boss had to knock him unconscious just to be able to extract him.
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it.
On the helicopter, Chico explained Paz's condition and witnessed her emergency surgery after discovering a bomb inside of her. He then watched as XOF attacked and destroyed Mother Base. And finally, Paz's tragic sacrifice when a second bomb killed her. Chico wouldn't live much longer. Shortly after, he died in the helicopter crash. For Venom Snake and Miller, his death was devastating. Miller reflected that a chopper was no place for Chico to die. Chico's loss haunted MSF, and especially Miller, fueling his determination to rehabilitate child soldiers in the years to come. In the end, Chico Libre was just a boy forced into war. A child who wanted to fight for his family, who endured horrors no one should face, and whose short life left scars on everyone around him. So yeah, that's the story of Chico, one of the most heartbreaking arcs in Metal Gear history. What do you think of his role in Peace Walker and Ground Zeroes? Should Kojima have expanded his story in The Phantom Pain? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into MGS lore.